Hey, what's up, everybody? I had did a video. I had done several videos on a 55 Chevy that was in the junkyard, and I was just able to rescue that car from its ultimate resting place. And not quite sure why you guys talked me into this car, because it's so daggone rough, but it's just going to be a race car, so I guess, you know, do what you got to do to put it back together. But at least it's not sitting over there no more. It took a while, but them guys stay pretty busy, and that yard is so packed that there's no real easy way. The guy said it took him 2 days to dig the car out, and he made a huge pile of cars stacked up, that a lot of stuff from the 90s that's going to the crusher. So, but I was able to get it out of there, and it'll just sit down here at my work until, you know, I'll just kind of pick at it here and there when I got an hour or so. It'll just sit down at my work until I'm ready to take on the project, and I could find parts as time goes by for it as well. Like I said, the car is not going to be, it's just going to be something you'd see in the 60s, just a ratty, probably either flat black or maybe some type of like a white, like a matte white. And I'd love to put Lexan windows in it, try to keep it as light as possible, only put the essentials in it. Perfect scenario would be like a matte white, flat white with the green, or not the green, but the blue window tint that they used to use back in the 60s on them. You know, give it that wild look. But I want to order in the smooth taillights for the back, you know, the one-piece taillights. Get rid of the reverse lights. You know, just do some stuff that hardly anybody does anymore, but that was real popular back in the day. And my plans aren't for a big block for this car. A friend of mine has a 68 302 that's been sitting forever. It's seized up. I mean, you know, it probably need everything, but I'm thinking a 302 that'll spin 8,500 RPMs and Olds rear end and a Lakewood bell housing and a Muncie or some type of 4-speed that could handle a high impact dump like that. And the old nose it's on, it's real rough, you know, so I'll just screw it together and cut it where I need to try to build me a steel tilt nose. Nothing special, just something that's somewhat safe and complete, and something you can go have some fun in. So we'll take a look at it real quick. So there it is. I just put some cinder blocks under the back right now. I don't have any tires to put on it as of right now. This side right here really didn't get hurt too bad. The left side, he ran into it with the forks and the quarter panel. So what can you do? I wasn't happy about it, but at the end of the day, what can you do? It's out of there. Surprisingly, it's got a pretty decent roof. The structure is okay, but it's pretty cut out. The first thing I want to focus on is back here, because you can see that the body is kind of settling. And there's that piece. But it doesn't have no trunk, and I know a guy that's got a 56 4-door that I might see if he'll cut the trunk out of. But even up there, there's no biscuits, there's no body mounts, so it's clearly just sitting right onto the frame. But I think if I get some body mounts in there, that'll bring it up a little bit, because when I put this piece in here, I mean, it's like way up here. This is clearly, you can see where the frame is. Clearly this is, the quarters are drooped down, and how could they not? There's no structure left in it, you know. But I looked at the frame, and the car's got a great frame. See, in here, this is what happened with that's what happened. I mean, just dug right through it. So, and it kind of tweaked all this up a little bit. You know, he got too close to something with it, and that quarter up there, you know, up there at that point was actually pretty decent. And then he kind of ripped this section out a little bit, got that all sticking out. But realistically, I'm gonna bolt tires up, and however high they fit in the quarter panel up here, I'm gonna let it sit down how it wants to sit, and however high they fit up here, I'm gonna mark it off, and I'm just cutting right through it. So however it sits in the back with these old leaf springs is where these tires are gonna be. And judging from that right there, it'll probably come up to probably about right here, maybe a little bit more. But I'm not going to run no trim on it, and I'll just putty them in. I'll put Duraglass in them. This car is not going to be anything special, but I'm going to try to make it cool, and I just wanted to save it from where it was at. And you can see this right here has bent out. See how that one's a little bit more flatter? And when he was on his loader, he was picking this thing up like it wasn't nothing. So for it to even be sitting out here in this shape, I'm happy with it. Then once again, you see the corner of the hood's missing. That's fine. I'll make me that little piece of metal. I have this piece. I have a front windshield. It's got a little bit of fog around the edges, but I don't even care about that. And I'm gonna put it in there with just the regular rubber seal. No window trim. This car won't have any trim on it at all. Just be either a flat black or like a matte white color. And I'll get rid of the wheel wells, the front inner fender wheel wells. Piece by piece, we'll get it all together. But it's not over there no more, which is truly amazing. And I got that lower splash pan piece, but I'm not even going to use that. Basically, I'll ditch both of them lower pieces of the splash pan to where it'll just have the marker lights and then the bottom of the grill. And one guy told me if you try to build a tilt nose on just a grill, the grill will start to crack. So I'll have to figure something out. I was trying to see if he might have. Looks like, well, no, there's no new rust there, but them might get cut off anyways to tilt the nose. It's just a project car. I got a lot of cars and a lot of stuff going on, but this one, like I say, is no longer over in the yard. And you can see the destruction on the quarters now. So I told him, man, what the heck happened there, man? What can you do? At the end of the day, the old car is not over where it was no more. You know? And that's the best thing about it. And it's rough. We can all see that. It's very rough, but it'll be something cool for me to play with. Still got a pretty cool dash in it. I'll probably sand that all down, and I'll probably, depending on what color it is, but that'll probably be like a bright fire engine red, or maybe a gold color, or something that you would have seen. And the glove box door is missing. I'll probably get one of the chrome glove box doors like they ran back in the day. But the heater will probably just be, you know, that heater assembly right there will probably just be the housing that you see with no guts behind it. I'll just glue the knobs in place or something. So I want this car to be like about 2,500 pounds, 2,600 pounds driving down the road. That's why I'd like to, for sure the side glass will be Lexan, but I don't know if I can get the rear glass in Lexan. But for sure these will be either Lexan or plexiglass, whatever's cheap. But yeah, guys, it's got a little dent right there. It's not over there no more, so that's a win for this car. I'll do something with it. It's not going to happen right away just because I got so much other stuff going on, but it's days of worrying about getting smashed into with a big loader or car stacked on top of it or long behind it. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for stopping by Don's Hot Rod Garage. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys on the next video.